Welcome to the Universe Mode King of the Ring tournament, and we are here for the King of the Ring quarterfinals. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 8 male superstars left, and we are on our way to the countdown. We have from Raw, starting out from Raw, we have Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect, John Cena, as he goes off against someone he knows very well, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. John Cena and Roman Reigns have faced off on a big pay-per-view twice, and each time Roman Reigns has managed to get the upper hand. Will tonight be the same story? Will the Tribal Chief go on to semifinals? Or will Mr. Never Give Up find a way to get past the head of the table? And speaking of the head of the table, we have Roman Reigns. Roman had to get past Jeff Hardy and Bobby Lashley to get to this point, while John Cena had to get past Seth Rollins and Walter to get to this point. They had to face off against some of the most toughest superstars to ever exist in the world of wrestling just to get to the quarterfinals. Now we know John Cena put the hard work in to get Pat to this point. But let's talk about Roman Reigns. He had to attack Jeff Hardy from behind before the match even started, getting an early advantage just to get up to this point. I mean, sure, he had an amazing matchup with Bobby Lashley, but don't forget, he had to cheat in his first match, get that early advantage in the first match just to get to this point, while John Cena went to war with Seth freaking Rollins, tapping Seth Rollins out, while also having to deal with Walter and those power bombs and those chops that he's good at. John Cena put in the work, and now he's here in the quarterfinals. Let's see if this work will be all for him. You know, Roman Reigns has a lot on his head. He needs to become King of the Ring, because if he does, he can use that advantage to get himself another WWE Championship match against the champion, Cody Rhodes, who Cody has always had a way of beating. Cody is still undefeated. Beat Roman Reigns 4 times, 3 times on our premium live events, and 1 on Raw. So tonight, 2 rivals go face to face, with history going back a long time. We will see who has it more, who needs it more. John Cena, someone who has done a lot in this business, but never has won King of the Ring. Or Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, looking for another chance at becoming the head of WWE, the champion, the WWE champion. You see Roman Reigns' big punch to Cena. You see these two going back and forth. Roman with a punch. And now Roman got the snapmare. Runs the ropes there. Hits the big boot. And now Roman's not afraid to get down and dirty, stepping on the fingers of Cena. But you see, Cena never gives up. That's his motto, but he just might have to. Roman Reigns, just tossing him overhead. Now Roman Reigns taking out all his aggression, all his anger out on Cena. But Cena still fights with the Dragon Screw. Cena has done a lot in this business, has won almost every championship imaginable, has done a lot, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, a Money in the Bank winner. He hasn't won the Intercontinental Championship yet, and he hasn't become King of the Ring. But Roman Reigns is looking to put a stop to it with a Superman punch. Superman punch right to the back of the ear. Oh no, Cena. I believe Roman Reigns didn't get all of it, which is why Cena still was able to kick out. But Cena, just manages to counter the guillotine choke from Roman Reigns. I'm pretty sure he was looking to tap Cena out, something Cena has never done. And you see Roman, gets tossed over to the outside here. And you see Cena looking to meet him outside. But Roman Reigns catches him first. Got him up, but Cena chop block to the back of the knee. And Cena got him powerbomb position, but no. And I believe Cena's right ankle just smacked against our steel steps on the outside. But Cena is has superhuman strength and resiliency. We've seen Cena take some very dangerous injuries that will put him out for a year or two, but come back just before then, in about 4 to 6 months. Cena is something special. But Roman Reigns is not going to let that get ahead of him. Smashing the back of the head against the mat. Kick to the head. And Cena trying to go for something, but Roman Reigns catches him. But Cena, chop block again. Cena believes if he keeps targeting the legs, the spear won't matter. And Cena with the attitude adjustments. 1, 2, no! Roman Reigns done kicked out. And now Cena looking for the STF, the move he used to tap out Seth Rollins. And Roman Reigns is struggling to get out. But he finds a way. Double back elbow straight to the nose. We already know the history of John Cena's nose. Thanks to Roman Reigns' former Shield partner, Seth Rollins, bam! Off the top rope. And now Roman lining Cena up, got him up. And Samoan drop. Looks like Roman Reigns looking for the end. The big spear could do it. The spear! Oh no! Cena countered it with a knee right to the head of Roman Reigns. And Cena tried to go for attitude adjustment. Roman tried to go for the Superman punch, but neither of them connected. Cena off the electric chair drop. And you see Roman Reigns got the ropes. Luckily the referee was able to see that. And now Cena taking advantage. Putting in all the stops. Go for it. No, he tried to go for the attitude adjustment again and again. And Cena got him up. Attitude adjustment. Could be it. 1, 2, 3. John Cena advances to the semifinals. Cena one step closer to becoming King of the Ring. And it looks like the Tribal Chief he's been losing a lot lately. I mean, this isn't the first time he lost to Roman Reigns to John Cena. He just lost to Cena a few weeks ago. Let's get to the next match, shall we? This is the second match for Raw before we head on to see how SmackDown does in the quarterfinals here. We have Ricochet taking on the dastardly, the deadly, the devious Karrion Kross. Ricochet had to go through a LA Knight someone who low blowed him on his debut match. And then after beating LA Knight, Ricochet had to deal with Damian Priest. But Ricochet moving so fast that Damian Priest just couldn't find a way to stop him. So Ricochet done speed blitzed it through Damian Priest. So we will see how Ricochet fares against Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Now, Karrion Kross, this is an interesting story. See, Karrion Kross was taking on Murphy, but Mansoor came in during the middle of the qualifiers round 1 match. But then the referee noticed that Mansoor was attacking Kross, which allowed Kross to advance to qualifiers round 2. So in qualifiers round 2, Karrion Kross had to go up against Omos. And Omos, you know, he beat the giant the monster amongst monsters, Braun Strowman, thanks to an assistance from AJ Styles, our Universal Champion. So, you know, Braun Strowman, whenever he can meet AJ Styles, he's going to find him, he's going to beat him. If he ever does find him. Luckily, there hasn't been no altercations just yet. So now that Braun Strowman is looking for AJ Styles, Karrion Kross advances, and now he went up against Omos. And you know, Omos, he was pulling out all the stops to try to pin this person, Karrion Kross. Even hit him with 2 of those high-angled spine busters in a row. But Karrion Kross prevailed, and his opponent had to fall and pray to Karrion Kross, which is why he is here in the quarterfinals now. Just gonna be interesting to see because if Ricochet can get his speed blitz back, Karrion Kross is in trouble. That's all I have to say. Karrion Kross better try to find a way to slow the match down. Otherwise, he's not going to be advancing. And you hear the crowd is chanting, fully supporting Ricochet here. You see Karrion Kross slowing the match down, putting it in his favor. Big chops. And you see he's, ground and pound style. And bringing in some elbows right to the forehead, almost busting open Ricochet. And big knee right to the head of Ricochet. You know, and this is gonna be bad for Ricochet. He doesn't try to bring in offense as Karrion Kross on the top rope. Diving knee drop, but Ricochet moved out the way. And now Ricochet head scissors. Elbow to the top of the dome. And now Karrion Kross is in trouble here. Ricochet trying to beat things back up. Got him. Forearm to the forehead. And now Ricochet targeting the legs of Karrion Kross, knowing that's where most of his power comes from. And tried to go for a punch, but Karrion Kross had blocked it. Tried to go for a springboard, hits the moonsault off the springboard. And now Ricochet not done here, running the ropes. Go for the people's moonsault, hits it. Ricochet, shooting star, no. But Karrion Kross got the double knees up. And Karrion Kross delivers a forearm. Ricochet hoping to speed things back up, because that's where he's going to win this matchup. If Karrion Kross keeps things slowed down, Then it's over for Ricochet. Oh, multiple stomps in the corner. Oh, just repeated stomps. Pretty sure he just caved in Ricochet's chest right there. And now, oh, targeting the leg. And Karrion Kross climbing the top rope here. Looking for another diving attack. Hits the diving elbow drop. And more ground and pound offense from Karrion Kross. And I believe he just busted him open with the elbow on the forehead. I believe Ricochet is just not feeling really good here. Doomsday Saito goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, wait. Ricochet had his hand on the ropes, but the referee didn't see it. Karrion Kross, after destroying Ricochet with the Doomsday Saito, went for the cover. Thought it was over. Ricochet had his hand on the ropes, fully grabbing the ropes, but the referee didn't see it. He was blinded by it, which allowed Karrion Kross to face John Cena. Next matchup, we have Samoa Joe taking on Cameron Grimes. Now you see Samoa Joe, the first ever 3-time NXT champion. Doesn't have the title on him. NXT is no more. Well, it is more. It's just he doesn't have the current brand's championship. Now we have Samoa Joe taking on Cameron Grimes. We'll see if the right hand of destruction has what it takes to put his opponent to sleep. Got through here beating Big E. Big E put up a fight, and then he also beat Finn Balor, someone he's familiar with. Now Cameron Grimes took on Jinder Mahal, which has allowed him to advance. Cameron Grimes, the $1 million champion. And it's interesting to see how he fares up against Samoa Joe. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've met here in the WWE. It's interesting. It's interesting to see how Cameron Grimes must come to terms that he's taking on Samoa Joe in the quarterfinals to see who will go up to the semifinals. Whoever wins this match, so this is for SmackDown, just to let you know. This is for our SmackDown, so whoever wins this match will face the winner of the last quarterfinals match, Bron Breakker versus Santos Escobar. Bron Breakker, the rookie, the new guy, the new kid on the block, versus Santos, who's been putting out banger after banger after banger with the likes of Ilya Dragunov and the legend Rey Mysterio. These two, but now that's for later. Right now, Samoa Joe, Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes not afraid to get hit here, but he should be, because Samoa Joe's looking for something big. Oh, Jesus! Putting all the weight on his back, which propelled it into the ropes like a choke there. And Samoa Joe, very aggressive in everything he does. Oh, another stomp. Goes for it again, another stomp. And now a kick to the back. Samoa Joe is not letting up here. Big elbow drop to the heart. Karrion Kross is in big big trouble. Oh, super kick from Samoa Joe. You barely see that. And Cameron Grimes finally gets some action. And nope, spoke too soon. Samoa Joe is back on him again. Cameron Grimes is fighting for his life. Oh, Jesus! Folding Samoa Joe up with that German suplex. And now Cameron Grimes driving the left knee 3 times into the side of the head of Samoa Joe. And now Cameron Grimes showing that he can be aggressive as well. Stomping on the fingers and hand of Samoa Joe. Joe now trying to get his stuff back together. He gets sent to the outside. And the referee try to keep Cameron Grimes inside. Let Samoa Joe get back on his own. Oh, it's Cameron Grimes taking the time to glow. Oh, but it took too long. Oh, Cameron Grimes with the counter. Inverted DDT. Must have realized what was happening. Samoa Joe trying to go for a clothesline, but gets blocked. And Cameron Grimes showing his strength here. Lifting up the big man. Cameron Grimes showing he's more stronger than most people give him credit for. As he locks in the anchor. The anchor. Pulling on the lower back, but Samoa Joe just manages to get out. And now Joe, blocks the punch. Trying to go for his, but Samoa Joe gets lifted and taken down. And now Cameron Grimes back to stomping on the hand again. Oof. And now on top, throwing some right strikes to the head and before finishing off with a stomp. And now Cameron Grimes trying to go for something, but Samoa Joe counters. These two going back and forth in the Samoan Blitz. Almost knocking out Cameron Grimes. And now Cameron, just manages to counter. He countered the Coquina clutch and turned it into cave-in. Could be, no. Samoa Joe got the shoulders up. That was a pretty sweet counter from Cameron Grimes, and the Swanton Bomb from the top rope. And that cave-in almost put this match away, but Samoa Joe isn't done fighting here. Now going to target the leg of Cameron Grimes. He goes for the cave-in again. He's going to immediately regret it. And Samoa Joe, diving elbow drop straight to the chest and heart. Now Joe stomping on the hand. Goes for a cover there. 1. No. Only a count of 2, and Samoa Joe shoulder claw locked in. I've been in that shoulder claw. It hurts just like hell. But will Cameron Grimes has the strength to get out of it? He's wincing in pain, but he doesn't give up, so Samoa Joe lets go of the submission. And now Joe looking for it. Coquina clutch. Could be the match ender. Got him. Locks it in. Samoa Joe could be tapping out Cameron Grimes. He's looking sleepy. He's struggling. He's struggling. Samoa Joe squeezes harder. And I believe Cameron Grimes done passed out. Passed out. Samoa Joe. Victory, no. Cameron Grimes just woken up for the kick out. Trying to go for something, but Grimes not done fighting here. Moonsault fall away slam as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Samoa Joe kicked out. So Cameron Grimes has to resort to his patented cave-in connects. Goes for cover. 1, 2, 3, no. Cameron Grimes doesn't get it. Samoa Joe kicked out. These two are showing why they deserve to advance to the semifinals. But only one of these men can do it. Ripcord knee strike from Grimes. And Samoa Joe blocks it. Try to go for a clothesline. Big chop. Discus punch. Oh, big strikes. Oh. And now Samoa Joe choking the life out of Grimes there. And now Grimes in trouble. Gets hit with the Emerald Flosion. And now Samoa Joe. What else will he do? Hits the Samoan Blitz again. And this could be it here. 1, 2, 3. Samoa Joe advances to the semifinals. Samoa Joe going to war, through war with Cameron Grimes. That's just a statement for you guys. Don't underestimate Cameron Grimes, but also don't underestimate Samoa Joe as he advances to the semifinals. We will see who his opponent is next. Winner of this match takes on Samoa Joe in the semifinals. We have Bron Breakker, the new guy on the block. Family members Rick and Scott Steiner, NXT champion. We will see if he has what it takes to be king of the ring on his first try. Bron Breakker, so tough and so fast, not afraid to do whatever he has to do to win, if that means showing off his power. And Bron Breakker, he has a lot of power, but we will see if all that power is enough for Bron Breakker to stop Santos Escobar. Bron had to beat he beats Johnny Gargano to advance to quarterfinals. So you know Bron Breakker is strong as all hell. Even with AJ Styles, I believe it was AJ Styles, trying to play mind games with him. I had to re-look at the footage. I forgot for a sec. It's been so long. But now, Bron Breakker and Santos Escobar. Let's talk about this man right here. Santos Escobar, former Intercontinental Champion, leader of the Legados. In this tournament, he has been putting on a banger after a banger with the likes of Ilya Dragunov and Rey Mysterio. Santos Escobar is what I like to call the next king. I mean, look at what he's done in these tournaments. Put on 5-star classics while also coming out with the victory. We will see if that will be the same case for here tonight. Bron Breakker has to be very wary of Santos Escobar. He doesn't have his boys, but Santos is just as dangerous for one man as it is for three. So, Bron Breakker, Santos Escobar. Whoever wins meets Samoa Joe in the semifinals. And Bron Breakker gonna show that even though he's the new guy in the room, he's not gonna be laying down that easily. You're gonna have to kill him if you want to advance. And Santos just might have to do it. Try to get an early advantage, but Bron Breakker showing off his power here. Bron Breakker went on against the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and Dolph Ziggler for when he first won his NXT Championship. So now it's a different story. He's on the main roster here. And he's not doing so bad, ladies and gentlemen. Quarterfinals ain't that bad. It means you beat 2 other opponents just to get to here, to the final 8 superstars. And Santos gets hit with the running power slam. But Bron Breakker just let it go. He tried to go for a cover. Must have realized it wasn't going to do nothing. As Breakker on top of the top rope. And he's calling for his opponent to get to his feet. Looking for something big here as he hits the diving shoulder tackle. And it could be it. Only a 1 count. Bron Breakker gonna have to put in a lot more work if he wants to become king of the ring. And look at this, grabbing him up and make him fall. A very far fight. But now Santos says playtime's over. It's time for the adults to start playing around. And Bron Breakker gets hit with a chop. Duck under. Back suplex. Santos hangs on though. German suplex. Santos still hanging on. The trifecta suplex. Putting in a whole bunch of damage. And now Santos top rope. And no. Bron Breakker met him, tossed him off the top. 1, 2, throw. Just the count of 2. And Bron Breakker still needs to do a lot more. Goes for a deadlift. Monkey gorilla press. And drop him down. But Santos is not done fighting. Looking for it. Dude Buster connects. Santos got him up, looking for the Phantom Driver, connects. Could be it. 1, 2, no. Bron Breakker kicked out just after 2, just before 3. And now Santos going to the top rope here, looking for a diving maneuver. Hits the driving frog splash. Frog splash connected. And now Santos looking for the tequila. Looking for the submission maneuver. And Bron Breakker's struggling, but he just might be able to get out if he doesn't tap right here. Santos just had to let it go. Went for a cover. 2. No, just a 2. And Santos Escobar is getting a little bit frustrated. That's what happens when you get frustrated. You're not focusing. And now Bron Breakker looking to take control. Got him up. And the running power slam. And now he deadlifts him. Lifts him up over his head. Santos Escobar just accidentally got frustrated a little bit too much. And look what's happening to him right now. And a spear from from Bron Breakker. And Santos just might lost this match. 2, 3, no. Somehow Santos kicked out of the spear, but Bron Breakker tried to go for something. I believe he tried to go for that military press power slam, but Santos now taking control of the match again. And Santos back to the top rope once more as Bron Breakker climbs to his feet. And Santos with the diving crossbody. Santos got his opponent up. Phantom Driver. And it could be it. 1, 2, 3. No. Bron Breakker isn't giving up without a fight. Santos picks the leg, but Bron takes him out with the shove. And now Bron Breakker, tossing his opponent over his head once more. Breakker showing off his strength and another spear. Almost splitting him in half. 1, 2, no, another kick out from Santos Escobar. Escobar is showing that he has the heart of a warrior, and Bron Breakker gonna put him down. No! Well through, in the cover. 2, no! Bron Breakker just manages to kick out, but Santos up to his feet on the top rope. Diving body splash in the cover here. 1, no! Just the one. Santos can't believe it. After all that work, Bron is still fighting, but I believe this will put him down. Emperor of Lucha Libre hits the Phantom Driver. And 1, 2, 3. Escobar advances to the semifinals to face Samoa Joe. This was an incredible matchup. Santos Escobar is proving why he deserves to be king of the ring. And if he gets his Intercontinental Championship rematch, he definitely deserves to be the Intercontinental Champion. As we move on.